Hello, everybody. It's a Hidden Flame. Welcome back for another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Again, I wanted to apologize for not having many episodes going out, any theory videos or timeline. I've just been really busy. Things should start slowing down here in the next couple of days for me, so I should be getting back to my regular schedule. So, let us just continue here. Okay, so we're heading south. I don't even know where I'm going. Super speed. Just because. Boom. I have a dash. Oh, we're going to here. We've done it. We've seen Waklamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has officially settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the rite of Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it'll be in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us enjoy a well-deserved rest. Oh, I should have did that last time. You may now enter the Sky Deep Sea Note. Okay. Go. Grab your popcorn. It's gonna be fun. Welcome back. May I congratulate you on Waklamat's victory to the right of secession. It is our great honor to host our comrades for our future Dawn Servant. Such a grand ceremony has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Oh, come on. I was going to sit down and relax. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly Liu. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. She did all the work. I was just moral support. My primary business is calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you may know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed the desire for you to accept a post within her administration. making no mention of me. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamonti or not is up to you. That is all. If you'll excuse me. That'd be one way to write off your character. They settle down. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay here by her side. Because I'm still wondering what we're going to do once we hit 100. Or once this story's over. Because at the time of recording, 7.2 just came out. The Day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony.
What a crowd, as befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It's starting.
Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold. My daughter, Wook Lamat. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. To the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pivil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihiolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because my journey has taught me one thing above all else. Your happiness is my happiness. I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
My father led Tulihiolao to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona?
Ramachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister, to give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tuli Hyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn Servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
Well, I swore I saw someone wearing Yashola's outfit. Well, Clamont was brilliant up there, wasn't she? That part of the second promise was surprising. But between the two of them, I dare say the new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tolilala is bright indeed. Earlier, huh?
Change is in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Well, we have an assassin. Lamont has really come into her own, hasn't she? I mean, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by the nomination of Kona as a fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona has completed every feat except for the last, and that and that he only forfeited to help Waklamot secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tulilala will prosper under their care. Speaking of which, everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. It was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. Oh, don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it'll be with love. Even if we do mispronounce it, please correct us. But it would be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. That's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still a lot to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who visiting for your occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we will keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me in... Yeah, sure. Wonderful. Come and meet outside the winged walk within. Okay, off I go. Ready to go? Our first stop is Auntie's Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Wak, Uvi, and Mablu should be there. Yeah, I already know. Let's go. We never did get to eat our tacos. Our big giant tacos. It's gonna be a long walk. Time to run. Doesn't seem like it speeds you up at all. Did I? I went too far, did I? Done, Sir Van Waklamat. Words cannot express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then. I shall forego formalities. But I can't, you are darn servant. Too disrespectful is to address you without your due title. That's done, sir, and I'm warning you not to bother with formalities. Okay. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Waklamat become Dawn Servant. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in the commemorative sales campaign. Wonderful plan now. My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of the sale, as long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. Yeah, it's good to see you all again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The Feat of Rights and the Feat of Gold were the first true tests of Claimant. I don't know those words. Words are hard. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of Asension before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tulelala has to offer. In Zaktorul, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but do not forget your promise to attend Ihihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. Then when I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I have been personally attending to the alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Okay, Tobly. Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Waklamat will visit soon. Anyway, now if you'll excuse us. You haven't seen Fujinate around, have you? Tall, slim fellow with pointy ears. I was all remember that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside, in the company of a moblin and a pair of yokoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Tacos! Everyone loves tacos. Honestly, not a fan of tacos. I'll eat them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to eat them. And now that any followers I may have are gone, have left. Yeah. Oh, hey there, big boy. Oh, you are a big boy. I am a toy compared to you. Welcome, Dawn Servant, and you honor us with your presence. Thank you, everyone. I know the journey to Tulelala isn't a short one. Long road worth travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. I don't remember the names. It's been like a couple months. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. And the High Luminary and I attend on the behalf of Warlar's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would be an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, though I know little to the particulars. I can only imagine your latest adventures have been long and colorful. Being near the shipwreck, beginning with the shipwreck, if you'll remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only to preserve the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots and the feat of proof and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tulilala I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Don's servant, I will do everything I can to bring some happiness to the bandits and Kozamaku and Yokoi of Chigawag Sultern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chirgawag come to accept your peace. The beliefs of those who stood for millennia, while not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually. Mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Mobbin's hospitality, I have been able to rediscover my joy of the craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with feel smiles. Our cooperation between Hellpans and Potsworn is the very spirit of the healthy potpack. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing your fantastic pieces you produce. Well, there are other people I would like to see, so let's take our leave. Let's try to find Hamaruk. There's a rocks. I believe I saw them in the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home, too. You're a big boy. God, you could punt that little thing. My, you want to switch your personal visit, Don Servant? Congratulations on your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still Wuklamont. More than just, I'd say. You have a grown leader. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so. But big events like this make me wonder, what my birth parents might have said if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. Hanbu is her father, by the way. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bukul Jaja to stay with us so we can congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too oblonging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it on his own time, especially if he knows his family is here for him. That we are. By the way, have you seen Catamaran anywhere? Tankwa, that is? Strong name, for, if not a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I didn't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assume he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd succeed in be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax and enjoy, and make yourselves at home. And come visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Okay, back up top. Come on, girl, run. I went the wrong way. Is this where we need to go? I don't think it is. Maybe. We'll see. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulichola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. That's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuluyolal as well.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
Still undecided, to be honest.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Okay, so, let's see where we're going. Oh. He's up here somewhere. Oh, no, he's at the gate. Let's take the crystal. Okay, so I'm heading over here. Past these gates and past these gates and over the bridge lies Zaktural. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me, I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant might have scarred me for life. Lots of cutscenes. This is the gate to the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father bade me to transcribe a letter to a scholar. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever. Or so he thought, until the rites objective became the City of Gold. But I think that Tanqua would be entrusted... Oh, but to think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiring fates. Oh, they killed him? Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, yet the new Dawn servant succeeded where I could not. Taking the throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. We have liberated the key from the Dawn servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all that you were denied. Your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future. Promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. It's working. Is someone there? Can't hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, the gate is not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then, you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim the power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Is that so? Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes. The resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Promise. Why? The useless tool was cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... You know what? This might be a good time to end it. We're going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to see what happens at the end going forward. Hopefully it'll be in the next day or two. We'll see. Till then, take care.